The Affordable Care Act, or ACA, has been the subject of numerous legal challenges. In Little Sisters of the Poor Saints Peter and Paul Home versus Pennsylvania, the Supreme Court grappled with opposition to providing contraception under the statute. The ACA requires employer group health plans to provide women with screenings and preventive care. The statute tasked the Department of Health and Human Services, or HHS, with creating guidelines determining which specific services must be included in this coverage. The HHS guidelines included a birth control mandate requiring contraception coverage for female employees. The federal agencies administering the ACA exempted churches from the mandate and permitted religious nonprofits to opt out of compliance. Numerous private employers challenged the mandate. In Burwell v. Hobby Lobby Stores, the Supreme Court held that the mandate violated the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, or RFRA, by burdening for-profit organizations' sincere religious beliefs. The court noted that the government should accommodate for-profit religious employers, as it did nonprofit religious employers. 2 years later, the Supreme Court consolidated several religious nonprofits' challenges in Zubik v. Burwell. Organizations including the Little Sisters of the Poor argued that the opt-out process substantially burdened their exercise of religion by forcing them to participate in providing contraception. Once an organization opted out, the government provided contraception coverage for its employees. The court remanded the cases to the lower courts to find a solution. After Hobby Lobby and Zubik, federal agencies issued rules that expanded mandate exemptions to private employers possessing moral or religious objections to contraception. Pennsylvania and New Jersey filed suit, asserting that the rules were substantively invalid because the federal agencies had no statutory authority to create exemptions. Additionally, they asserted that the rules were procedurally defective. The district court entered a nationwide injunction enjoining enforcement of the rules. The Little Sisters of the Poor intervened on the federal agency's behalf, defending the religious exemption. The Little Sisters and the agencies appealed to the Third Circuit, which affirmed the district court. The Supreme Court granted cert.